Okay, I'm going to talk today about where these second-gen Firebirds and Camaros leak the most often. By and large, all of these that I bought have been rusted out in 3 primary places. And if it's a T-top car, it's going to have all of them, more than likely. The first spot is back here in the back seat. I've still got sound deadener there. My floors are in pretty good shape. This is easy enough to fix. It's either the T-top or the back glass. It's easy enough. Pretty easy fix. The trunk into the quarters is the second area. The trunk is also a relatively easy fix. The weather stripping around the trunk goes bad, or the back glass will leak. The most common area and the biggest headache that most people have is the cowl leak. And you can see what it does in a short amount of time. It'll cause this to rust. Now that's a wire brush, and you can see there's rust holes over here. I'm going to cut this out and replace all this. I've got a new floor. But this leaks because the kick panel covers this up here, and this is right where the water from the cowl would leak. Right there. And this stuff here is the cause. Okay? I didn't mean that to fly off there. I was hoping I could pick it up and show it, but this is really old putty. Is what this is. It's like a rubberized putty. And it's what the factory used to seal the kick panel. Now I've got both of mine sealed now. This is what this looks like after you seal it. Now you have to scrape all the old stuff off, and I'm more than likely going to have to use more of it to scrape this off here and to put it there as well. Because it looks like from the factory they not only put it around the seal here, but they also scraped this off here and put new on. Okay, and also you may be thinking, why do you have a red when your car has a black interior? Well, I've heard, and I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that a lot of these interior parts like this were reused and painted black from the factory if you had black interior. I don't know how accurate that is, but I have heard that. But this right here, this area, is where the leak is going to happen. Because what's going to happen is it's going to come down from the cowl. So the cowl is up here. The cowl is like right here. It's going to leak down, and it's going to leak here, right here, and right up here. Now, I've seen people say that they diverted the water with like a plastic piece on the inside here. I think that's a little too much involved. I think that you can do this kick panel fix. You know, just take the kick panel off. It's not that hard to get off. Take this rubberized putty and put it all around it, like I have here. Press it on there. Put it on there like you mean business, and tighten it all down, and then do the old test by taking water and dropping water right up underneath the hood here. Because this water that goes down the windshield goes down into the cowl, and then it comes right here, and it goes through here, and on the other side is your kick panel. Now, another place that they'll rust is right up here, where all this water ends up, and it'll rust out here. Now, luckily on this car is in really good shape. This car here has the floors on the passenger side that need replaced. Everything else on the car is in awesome shape. I mean, the paint job is still pretty good, except for this front piece here. And I thought I'd go ahead and show what happens when you don't fix your cowl leak. This right here is exactly what happens. Now I got this car like this. It had brand new carpet in it. And some idiot tried to put, like, galvanized steel, and they, like, puttied it in. And, looks like it was put in with, like, JB weld or something. Or no, fiberglass is what it looks like. But, this is pretty rusted out. I mean, I need new floors for both sides. And both sides up front are just like this. Really messed up. And that's because that cowl was leaking, and maybe the front of this, the front of the T-top as well. The dash only has one crack in it, but the bad thing is that this is a 10th anniversary, and I almost need to replace that probably. And it sucks because all the stuff in this car is extremely expensive. I mean, the floors are probably the cheapest thing, but once that's fixed, you know, we'll be in a lot better shape. But that's what happens, that right there. And you'll get some idiot that thinks that just covering it up with, like, a piece of galvanized steel or aluminum, whatever that is. I don't even know. It looks like some kind of tin siding. I don't know. But it's, yeah, it's pretty bad. It doesn't even keep the wildlife out, because, I mean, there's a pretty good hole there. So, I have to replace those. And that's what happens. I mean, it can go, it can turn into this relatively quickly. So, that's what happens if you don't fix it. Alright, this is stuff that you can buy to seal up your kick panel leaks from the cowl on your Firebird or Camaro. And I guess I'll just open it up. It just comes in this, I've already done one side, but it comes in this roll here. And it's kind of like a putty kind of consistency.